Noseguard, I don't stream Age of Empires 3. I actually never played much of it. So, as much as I'd like to stream that, it wouldn't be very good. People might watch me because they think I'm entertaining, but they probably think I'm entertaining because of my casting and the games I'm able to organize. If I have no clue what's going on, it's not going to be as exciting. I'm just going to be like, what am I doing, guys? So yeah, don't do much Age of Empires 3, or any, to be honest. I will do Age of Empires 3 if we ever get the 500 subs, and we do the 24-hour stream. I'll do a bunch of different games then. And we can talk requests and things about that if that goal is ever reached. Anyway, next game coming up, I'll toggle to the overlay to show... Well, hold on. There we go, to show the YouTubers what's on the agenda for the remaining games. It is 6-7 right now, or 7-6. Jordan is in the lead. And this is Arabia, and I believe it was Civ pick. I have OBS on a small window on the other screen, so I couldn't quite read it. But anyway, Viper going with Aztecs and Jordan going with Huns. This is a pretty cool Civ matchup, and there's a lot to talk about here. And I think so much that I need to talk about the maps very fast, and then we'll talk about the Civs and what they can do. First of all, this is Desert Arabia, which makes it a lot more open. You're not going to see any T90 walls here. So Jordan's playing as the Huns. You can see he's struggling for wood. He can take wood here or take wood here. Kind of guessing he'll go here. That way he can defend his gold and his wood at the same time. But beyond that, he doesn't have much wood. Just a little bit in the back with some ponds, and he doesn't need that water, so he'll need to stick to this wood line and this gold. There's a small hill in front of his main gold, so he's probably going to build his barracks on that hill and maybe do a little bit of walling in front. He has a stone on the back. Main stone's on the front. And I don't think Viper will lame or anything because these guys are friends, even though it's a competitive matchup. But he could do that, and probably would do that if this was a big tournament. Viper's map also is not the best. He's taking this wood line. Pretty good. He can place another lumber camp or TC in this area later on. He also has a wood here, but it's also exposed. He's not going to be able to wall easily. He also has a wood line here next to his main gold, and there's a secondary gold and his main stone, so all relatively close. Viper is probably going to go with militia. Now, we saw an Aztec war. I think that's game 4. So if you missed it, it'll be on YouTube within the next 24 hours. That was a great game, but in this case, it's Aztecs versus Huns, and my prediction is we're going to see a 5 militia drush from Viper, and then Jordan is going to have to defend by either going scouts or by collecting some extra gold and going militia himself. I think Jordan is going to need to be aggressive, and if he's going to be aggressive and get up to the feudal age fast, that means he's going to have to defend from 5 militia. A Viper could also go man-at-arms. Yeah, see, Viper's not laming. Jordan could go man-at-arms, but we'll see. All the focus is going to be on what Viper's doing because his Civ has the potential to do some great things in the early game. Okay, I'm kind of scared that my internet's going to fail me, so I'm going to pause. Oh, nope, we're good. Best of 21 is crazy, dude. They finished them in one day. These were played in 2014. Jordan has retired since. They played them over a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. That's still a lot of games. Black Rider's just joining the stream. Black Rider, those games will go to YouTube, my man. So you're looking into the future. I wonder how many YouTubers are thinking, man, I wish I was there. I wish I was Black Rider right now. I wanted to see these games live. Okay, so Jordan's going for his barracks. Viper probably going to build his at the same time. Will we see the drush? I think Viper should drush. He has deer out here as well, so he can buy himself some time to collect the deer. Normally you wouldn't do that if your opponent was going to go aggressive. Yep, look at that. Look at that. T90, are you a good Age of Empires 2 player? I guess it depends what you think good is. if you're an HD player, my highest HD rating was 2.17 something K. I don't know. Don't really play much HD anymore. But if you think over 2K on HD is good, then yes. Did I play Viper, and did Viper humiliate me, and is that on my YouTube if you want to laugh about it? Yeah. Yeah, that happened. So, nowhere near these guys, of course. But 1700 on Boobly 1v1s is pretty hard to get to, in my opinion. Took a lot of dedication. Draxarius sub. You need to refresh the stream and click announce or something like that at the top of the chat, and then the alert will come up. But thank you for joining the team, man, and thank you for the support. Every sub adds up. And also, I think this is your first stream as well, so I appreciate that. A little bit of woo-woo-woo action, but Viper's going to send the Drush to the berries. So what Jordan's doing is he's trying to match the amount of militia Viper can have. And actually, this is pretty good for Jordan, because he's going to kill one militia, where the Wolf's going to help out, and woo-woo-woo-woo-woo! Get wrecked, Viper. Wolf is now chasing, Jordan. But he should be fine. Extra militia able to come out for Jordan because he went to gold early. I love this approach for him. The Eagle's still so important for Viper in this Drush. He's gonna almost finish off that one man-at-arm for Jordan. And Jordan also chasing for a minute there. So I think Viper has the edge again with this Drush. Keep in mind, Viper's able to collect deer. Jordan looks like he has an idle economy underneath his TC. He's focusing a lot into this. He can fight with villagers if he needs to. And he didn't have a scout there, which was a huge deal as well. So even though the wolf killed Viper, Viper seems to be doing a good job, forcing Jordan to make more militia than he would like. And Jordan's chasing down Viper's eagle. He does not want him to have this. Okay, so Jordan's being smart. He wants to create another militia, I'm sure, but no, he's just going to fight with villagers, pulling the weak villager away. Beautiful micro. Viper's economy is probably much healthier because he was able to collect the deer. He wasn't idled. The idea of the Drush is just to idle your opponent. Is that eagle going down? Yes, Viper has lost his eagle warrior. Now, is Viper going to do anything more with gold? These gold miners? 2 to gold. Most likely so he can get fletching on skirmishers. I think he's gonna go trash, and then he'll transition into archers. Skirms might think about man-at-arms, but might not be worth it with one of these guys almost dead. Jordan might be tempted to go right into scouts, but he's probably gonna go ranges as well.
Really appreciate the commentary. I know it takes effort and practice to keep it interesting even in the dull moments of such an epic series. Less than 3 to the community.
Jag Pro, thank you, man. You're definitely right about that. It takes effort, but the effort is fun. Especially when people support like this, so thank you. Pretty good engagement. You can see the scout makes a difference. Jordan back on top, if you want to call it that, but really what happened there is Viper knows he doesn't want to use those militia. Let's see if I'm right on this prediction. Oh, is he gonna... What? Ranges forward? What is this guy building? Archery range, yep. Definitely not going archers. Not yet, anyway. 1 archery range. Is the blacksmith coming up at home? It's not, so he might build it forward because he has villagers there. He's gonna go aggressive. Jordan, meanwhile... Oh, doing the same thing! Sending 3 villagers forward. I don't know if he was going to build a tower or what, but did Viper spot him with the spear? Yes, Viper did spot him with the spear, and there's a weak villager here. The Jordan needs to be careful with these villas. I think he wanted to tower this wood line. That's a perfect spot for a tower. So double archery range for Viper. He knows what is happening here. He's going to send his vills to stop this. Now, Jordan has not scouted the archery ranges yet, so this is going to be news to him. Now he's thinking, yeah, okay, this is not going to work out for me. And advantage Viper. Jordan not only has to run his villagers away, but he has to run his villagers towards the archers. Nice little wall there from Viper to stop Jordan from running to the right. Come on. She has to die. Paulette, it happens. I'm sorry. That forces Jordan immediately into skirmishers. In fact, I'm kind of surprised Viper went into archers right away. It worked out, but he's going to have to add skirms so he doesn't throw away his gold units. But Viper has an advantage now, and if he gets a tower up here, he's going to get a lot of map control. He's going to push Vils off the berries, and Jordan desperately needs the food now. Not to mention that I'll open up an opportunity for Viper to place another tower next to these archer ranges closer to the only wood line Jordan has, and maybe that's why Jordan is considering taking this down with Vils. He has to use every unit he has. Skirmishers after the archers will really help, that way his villagers won't get picked off. But you can see another one went down there. The Viper fighting with his villagers. But it's so hard for me to call this. 78% in the tower, 77%, sorry. More skirms for Jordan. If this tower doesn't go up, that's a huge waste for Viper. He's just going to commit to it now, but just going to waste more stone, and this tower will be battered down anyway. Like I said, archer's not the best move. Jordan sending out the skirmishers. Perfect time. Is Viper 98, 99? No, 98. Viper lost that tower. Jordan in a good position. In my opinion, Jordan had the worst map. Really cool strategy for Viper. He should have gone full skirm, though. If you remember, if you really want to get good at this game, you got to focus on these annoying things. Viper had 2 on gold. I thought it was for fletching, because he only would need 50 gold for the fletching upgrade. The rest could be food and wood. He sent more to gold, so that gold income is not going to be able to be used for a while. And now the ranges are going to be walled up, or at least that attempt is coming. Jordan's running forward now. Because of T90's videos, I got a craving for strategy games, so I fired up Warcraft 3 again. Tuxiak, I have a question for you. How did you find my videos, if you're not an Age of Empires guy? It's always really exciting to see people coming to my videos first, like not seeing any other Age of Empires content creators, and then liking the game, or just liking, you know, strategy games in general. For some reason, I had this one comment on a YouTube video once, and I had like 200 upvotes, and it was like, said something along the lines of, I came from a poker video. I was like, huh, well, poker's kind of strategy. Anyway, Jordan just delaying with the skirmishers here. He's not going to be able to kill Vils easily with 4 skirmishers. But the archery ranges have been walled up, and whoa! Did Viper send more villagers to build that tower? How did I miss that? That's what I get for talking to you guys. Should never talk to you guys. Viper sent more villagers forward, and Jordan had walled that tower up. And now the transition to archers after the skirmishers for Jordan 23. This is the perfect method, guys. Go with skirmishers first, play it safe. Then, once you have the skirm victory, or at least more numbers, go with archers. And one more dead villager for Viper. Viper cannot fight this. What? Viper didn't have a boar earlier? How did I miss so much? We probably panned over that boar like 6 times. Oh, I'm so embarrassed right now. Viper didn't get his boar earlier. Guess he didn't scout that. That's so weird. He's just gonna take the boar. I was so confused because I heard the boar noise. And I was like, hold on, that can't be happening. What is this, Yucatan? They don't get extra boars. Anyway. Noobcaster indeed, yeah, I'm just like talking about, yeah, Noobcaster, you can all say it, that's fine. Time to recast this game. Yeah, we gotta go back, guys. Sorry. I'm just kidding. Viper's doing the right thing. Tower defense is what he needs here. He probably needs to tower up on his stone so we can continue to bring in the stone. I'll remind you guys, I've never seen these games before. I was right though, Viper has extra gold. He doesn't need that gold. Well, he might need it, but he can't use it. So, waste of villager time at this point. So Jordan, with the worst map and a better position right now, is look how bad this map is for him. He doesn't have much. Giving himself some time to get his economy rolling. And he's gonna send villagers forward. Another thing to point out, I didn't mention it early on, these guys are very close to one another. So that's why they're going a little bit more aggressive. Not sure what this tower will accomplish. It's going to delay farm economy for Viper. Here, hold on. I'm gonna pause. I'm sorry. I need to read these comments. I can't do this all the time. KT90, I wasn't an Age of Empires guy on YouTube, but you came up when I was watching Nerd Cubed. I don't even know who that is. But thank you to Nerd Cubed. I'm from YouTube also. Good to see you here. I'm not sure what I was watching, but I've got your video recommended on the side. The thumbnail looked nice, plus I used to play Age of Empires. Okay. Viper already took 2 boars. That one was Jordan's, which was located pretty close to Viper. Really? I personally play more Total War, but your YouTube videos kind of showed up. Still don't play Age of Empires, but I like watching. Yeah, this is one of those games where the strategy you can get after you watch it enough. And you can always appreciate their skill level. So that's really cool to hear. Anyway, game has started again. There's that tower for Viper on the stone. That's going to be in time to push Jordan away. At least I think so. Actually, Jordan could find a Vil pick. And he could also choose to sit underneath this tower, which it wouldn't be a bad move. Yeah, Viper's not going to be able to collect stone, unless he gets skirms over there. So the importance of these 2 ranges being idle, Viper, if he needs to make units, is going to need another archer range. So this is 175 times 2 wasted. Not to mention that he's going to need to rebuild an archery range, and he needs those resources to do other things. Oh, this is a recording. Yeah, these games are from 2014. I've never casted these games before. But I can tell that Jordan seems to be in the lead here, unless Viper's buying himself to... Yeah, okay. Viper's going to buy himself to Castle Age with that extra gold. Jordan's doing the right thing, trying to get some map control. But he needs to get the Castle Age soon. If Viper ends up going with Eagles, which is definitely possible, Castle Age Eagles are a great counter to Skirmishers and Archers if they're not upgraded. Jordan might want to think about going Knights, because Knights will counter those Eagles. Now, if Cav Archers and Crossbows for Jordan are massed enough, they can deal with the Eagles, but... not sure what Viper will do, but that is an option for him, with the amount of gold he is coming in. Doesn't the Archer range have an exit? Well, it's walled up right now. There's a hole in between, so Viper might be able to ungarrison his units and shoot that down, but sometimes they'll get stuck in the archery range. It's really weird. You can't re-garrison units in an archery range like you can a TC or a castle or tower. I want to know what Jordan's doing. Well, lots of archers. Now, yeah, 2 stable, so he is going to add in some knights, and he's getting scale barding, so that's a defense upgrade. Those knights will be a little bit beefier. Jordan's running around. I love the fact he's sending these 2 villas forward. It might not end up working out, but I love the fact he's trying to tower this wood again, because he knows this is the only wood Viper has with his scouting, so he wanted to get a sneaky tower up. You know what? He might be able to do this. Viper thinks Jordan has run away. Okay, Viper will see it, but imagine if the villagers run in this little hole, the tower starts being built. Yeah, see, that's not going to be good. But if he ran in here, he could build one, which would be really sneaky. Jordan would have to protect the villagers for a little while, but anyway, that's an option, I guess. Viper's in the Castle Age, getting crossbow and bodkin. No eagles coming out. He doesn't have the resources to produce, and honestly, he has a lot of archers. He just needs to get them out into the field. Siege Workshop, also a great move. Get the Mangonels pumping. Jordan doesn't want to run these builds back, so he's just going to make a mining camp. Now, Huns get Cav Archers, so with ranged units, they should be preferred. Huns do have a pretty good eco bonus, though, with their farms. They're very strong economy. And if this gets to Imp, which would be surprising for me, Viper can go Eagles. It's a lot of crossbows for Jordan, though. He suffocated Viper. Viper is going for another town center. Yeah, Viper can delete the archery ranges, but I'm guessing his plan is to get a Mangonel out there, or get any of his units out there, and just open this up, because they're just palisade walls. Jordan has a hill in this area, so Viper's not going to be able to push that unless he has a Mangonel. Jordan seems to be creating a lot of knights, and he still hasn't gone for a second town center. Probably because his map is pretty open, so he prefers to be aggressive. But if Viper is able to defend long enough, he does have more villagers. The problem for Viper is the knights. He has no counter to the knights at the moment, but Viper's gonna try and do as much damage as possible while keeping his economy rolling. And there's a monastery for Jordan. Viper should probably make one as well to convert any knights to come in. So Jordan sees this with his towers, which is pretty cool. This tower is giving him this vision. He's running away because there's 2 Mangonels who probably send the knights over. The knights will have chain barding and bloodlines. This will be a really good fight for Jordan 23. Oh, and there's 3 Mangonels, and Jordan sees that as well. It's amazing what one tower will do for him here. So there are the Mangonels. Jordan's going to go for them. Viper, you're not going to be able to kill knights with Mangonels, I'm sorry. Oh, you could lose all 3. Because Jordan's going to go for this one. Really bad for Viper, and great awareness for Jordan 23. Going for a siege workshop now on this hill. All 3 Mangonels down the drain. Down the tubes, not to mention the crossbows, man. Okay, it's time for Viper to let his crossbows help out a little bit. They're stuck, but they're going to contribute. I think that's kind of funny, but yeah. They will die as well now. Great play from Jordan thus far. Does he have an extra town center? He only has 2 on stone. I'm thinking he might go for a castle on the front later on. Like some high aggression and then a castle in the front or something. Because he's floating some stone and no TCs yet. Okay, this will be annoying for Jordan if he loses this villager. Because he wants that siege workshop. Yep. Vil will stay alive. And night raiding on the woodline. Viper is hurting. Knights are so strong when they have chain barding and bloodlines. As I say that, they're going down, but the damage has been done over here. Not to mention over here as well. 2 monasteries for Viper. This is where it gets nasty for him. If he's forced to go with a lot of monks, Jordan still has his crossbows and can go cav archers as well. And normally in this position, you want to start tossing up town centers if you're Jordan. You think, okay, I've done enough damage, I know his economy's behind, and he has 2 town centers. So with this advantage, I'm just going to hold where I'm at, and I'm going to get my eco flowing a bit. And TC, please. Prove me right, Jordan. Please. Please. These guys are so easy to cast because they do everything right. TC? No. It's coming. It's coming. He's going to go for a town center, I swear. Hey, Ark. Good to see you, man. There's a battering ram for Jordan. Probably saving the wood for a siege. TC, please. TC. Jordan, don't do this to me, man. Now's the perfect time to build a town center. Woohoo! We did it! Guys, get the woo-woo-woos in the chat for that town center. Still a pretty late town center, but I think the damage has been done. There is a threat. Viper could defend in this little pocket, and if he gets to imp first, Eagles are going to be tough. But this is not a good economy for Viper. He might be thinking about a castle to buy himself some space. Maybe place the castle here and then he can get the gold and stone back into his control. Has enough monks to help out for quite a while, actually. Yeah, Jordan needs to delete these. Oh, 1 conversion for Viper, but the other knight was deleted. A push from the right-hand side from Jordan, so not looking to hold back with the aggression. Don't know what that battering ram is going to do by itself, but again, I like the move. I like the aggression. Viper's looking to get to the Imperial Age. 2 town centers, he can do it. And he's going for another town center over here. Now, with the monks, he'll probably get this up and secure that gold. Viper delaying his TC. Needs to click up with 1,000 food. He's clicked up. Viper also brought his monks to the left-hand side because of one battering ram. And this TC will be denied, which is a huge deal. All of these units could have been pushed away. That's going to hurt Viper's economy because it's already fragile at the moment. Well, speaking of economy, Jordan is not close to the Imperial Age, which is kind of expected. Very open map. And if he's going to be dealing with Eagles, he's going to need Knights. Oh, but he will stop this town center because the crossbows are coming over. So Viper maybe going to this gold. Jordan thinking about a tower there as well, which is pretty ballsy. I don't know. I'm excited to see what will happen here. I wonder if Jordan will start making more Knights once he sees this barrack is producing Eagles. Okay, Viper sees the tower coming up. He should be able to stop that. Either counter tower, monks. He's not creating a Mangonel at the moment. He can't get his Mangonel over there. The Eagles are on their way, and Jordan is on his way with a ton of Knights. And yes, he is producing Knights in light cav. But with the Knights in light cav here, I think Jordan can get this tower up. Viper had to place a house there, so the light cav couldn't get around, but they can get around. They can do damage to the monks or the Mangonels. I think the monks will all survive here, though, and there's just going to be a conversion. But the tower's the important thing. And I think that tower will go up. And the crossbows are also very important. They're going to go for the monks. This is so ballsy with the Mangonel there. Jordan keeping his units alive, and pretty remarkable that he's done so. This is an important raid. He knows Viper needs the gold. He's probably expecting Viper is on his way up because Viper has Eagles. Viper's going to hit the Imperial Age any moment now. Out here is all that gold for Viper he cannot take because of a few units, and the push is coming in from Jordan 23. Keep in mind, Jordan is still in the Castle Age. He has not even clicked up to the Imperial Age. Viper's researching Elite Eagle. He's only at 55 villagers, but can he do it with the early Eagle push? I don't know if he has the resources for it. He doesn't have a lot of food, he doesn't have a lot of gold. So it's going to need to be fast. He needs to get more map control fast. And I thought Jordan was trying to buy his way up to Imp, but I think instead he's deciding to go all in Knights. This is beautiful play. Guys, open up another tab and search this. Viper vs. Yo, I think it was game 5 Gold Rush in T90 series, okay? T90 series, Viper vs. Yo. Viper in that game was in Jordan's position, forced to go all in Castle Age. That one was actually Britons versus Aztecs, but this is what you have to do. You have to use your Knights. Because if you click up to Imp and waste all those resources, the Eagles will flood your base and you're dead. The Viper has chosen his strategy. Jordan has to continue with Knights. His economy will be stronger, but his flood of Knights is going to need to be strong, and it looks like the flood of Knights is strong enough. And I think it's because this tower denied the gold. The denial of this TC as well. Huge deal. You need a lot of gold for the Eagles, and you need some space throughout the game. It all started... I think this actually started from a Viper mistake. I know we hold him to high standards, but it's pretty obvious. He went archers, and he was always floating gold after that. He lost the push. Had he gone skirmishers, I think he would have been able to hold there. But the archers are just a waste there. They get focused down by those skirmishers so fast. I think Viper slipped up, and Jordan capitalized. Though I wasn't expecting Jordan to be so aggressive with the towers and things. His awareness of the map control was beautiful. With this tower, denial of this TC, that was really nice. And also with the Mangonels, using the line of sight of his tower, that was really fun to watch. Oh, there's the announcement of Draxarius' sub. Welcome, 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 man. Thanks for the support. Here is the military stats, the economy stats. You can see Viper had a lot more gold, but look at the food difference. Technology stats, and villager high. Jordan did have more villagers in the end. I think it was like 15? 15 build difference? No, even larger than that, 22. So Jordan did a great job. How many more games am I going to cast? Probably one more game of this series tonight. YouTubers, if you're watching this, make sure to check out the live stream link below the video. We have a lot of people here from YouTube tonight enjoying the stream. So, hope to see you within the next couple weeks. My schedule's always at the bottom of the stream. Post it every Sunday afternoon.